So part one, the very first thing we do in the book is look at managing stress. Because I do think if you're living in stress, and so many of us are, you can't do anything. You can't start looking inwards. So we need to try and eradicate some of that and manage that stress, first of all, get ourselves into a relaxed state, and then we can start looking at these things like switching off autopilot, managing our thoughts, managing our emotions. That's the next stage. All the sort of the mindfulness things that we've worked together on. So we do that on part one. Part two is journaling. So the idea behind the journaling is that your journal's like your therapist, or it's like your best friend who also happens to be a therapist. So journaling's a great tool because it helps you, particularly with the mindfulness. The mindfulness gives you the awareness. The journaling helps you to very gently unfold from inside what you're really feeling deep down that you might not know. One of the journaling prompts are, what's a toy or a game you used to play with as a child? So things like that. So that's like something that used to make you happy. So you start writing about that. What's something that you've done in the last year that lights you up? You write about that. So you're starting to build this picture of what it is you like, what your fears are, what's holding you back, what your beliefs, your underlying beliefs are, what you're grateful for. That's another key way of finding out what's important to you. So some of the prompts start to bring out things like any judgments, any like your levels of self-worth at the moment, your levels of self-trust, how you really feel about yourself. So that when we get to part three, when we're actually then setting goals and thinking about activating the new you, the person that you're going to become, we then look at, okay, what are the potential fears that could trip you up? And we can go back to day 16 or whatever and read what you wrote in there. That's going to tell you what your fears could be, what could potentially trip you up. And that's why it's called Write Your Own Self-Help Book, because you've written it.